Stopping at the trader on the way back to the base. This is the one that, if I scroll out, is in between the one we were just at, which... Huh. Once again, I forgot to mark a trader on the map. I don't know what's wrong with me. Trader Rect, what do you have? Oh, we don't have a quest from you either. How about that?
I'm gonna make you an offer.
Installation Red Mesa. Yes, because I like the Red Mesa POI. That's a fun one. I don't remember it, but I know it's fun. Do you have anything of interest in your inventory? At the very least, I'm glad we stopped so that we could get a quest. Looks like the usual mix of stuff. I'll go ahead and buy all the concrete mix we can get right now, because I think... Oh, we should probably buy those, too. Come to think of it, because we got a little bit of an infection. Sorry. What else do you have? Gyrocopter... Oh! Gyrocopter accessory schematic, yes. Fireman's Almanac, yes. Reduced chance to be lit on fire by 25%, please. And making bandages out of... fibers there, right? That's what it is. I just saw bandages and then I had to think Wasteland Treasures. That's been a while. Okay. That was actually a pretty darn solid stop, I think. There's nothing of interest in terms of weapons here or mods, so why don't we go ahead and carry on getting back to base. You can tell we're back at base by the dilapidated vehicle just outside of this quaint little hovel. I go through all the stuff inside, and then we will figure out where we are. We have a little work to do back here, so you might notice that I have a couple of storage boxes on the tool belt. And I'm just kind of thinking here, I guess we'll just go ahead and throw them across the top again. That's totally fine. What we're going to do is basically just transfer all this stuff over. We need to... Hello. We need to get rid of... Or we need to sort things through a little better, because currently stuff is just kind of bonkers, and I guess this more or less sorts things the way I want to. And we'll do drink-related things over here. I realize I've missed some because I'm kind of winging this as I go. In case it's not obvious, that's typically how I do things, is I just wing it, and then I worry about it later. I guess I missed a couple things over here. We'll drop those guys. Bones, we can say, go in that box, because I don't know why. And then we'll go ahead and grab the rest of this one, which mostly is going to go in here. Just the way things end up shaking out, that's mostly what this is. Good grief. Look at that. We'll include those in there too, just for the giggles. So we have an armor mod that we need to put into place. We'll go ahead and put this on the gloves. Sure. We got that as a quest reward somewhere. Pretty sure I remember that. Oh, look at that. Blood bag. You can go in there too. And we need to label you as medical. And this is going to be drinky. And this will obviously be Edie. There you go. So we have our Edie, drinky, and medical. Which, I don't know, why is it not medical-y or medi? I don't know, I like to keep you guessing, that's all. So we can probably rename this to something else. We'll just blank that out for now. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but clearly it needs to be something else. So I took the liberty of reading those books that we just purchased, and maybe we'll just call this one like parts for now. Can do this, because I think we might have a couple of these guys floating around in different boxes. Maybe not. I thought there was some somewhere that I'd kind of stored just for later use, but there we go. There they are. It's these ones. But it's not many, so there's really not a burning need to put everything in that box. I mean, really, there, it's now done. We're full. I thought we'd take a look, though, as I go back to what I was saying about reading those schematics, to see where we are, because I think we found the gyrocopter chassis. Was that in the high school? I don't remember if that's where that was. Man, this is really good, because The motorcycle, we cannot make the motorcycle yet because we don't have the motorcycle chassis. We could put the motorcycle together, and I don't think we can do the truck either. 4x4 truck accessories. See, we're still missing that one. So we can just straight up make a gyro, but the thing is, we are nowhere near close enough to having all the steel we need. We need around 200 steel to do that. Plus a bunch of mechanical parts, electrical parts, etc. Oh, these ones I think are supposed to be in here because it says mechanical and electrical, and there's already a bunch in there. Why aren't you in there? What's up with that? So I'll tell you what, let's go visit the trader, and then I think we're probably going to have to do a little bit of building too, because I'm going to end up getting behind here. I told you we were going to do some building stuff for this place, just in general, not necessarily specific to right now. And I don't want to lose sight of that. Okay, let's just do that. That's enough for now. Handlebars. What do we still need? We still need the chassis, right? Motorcycle. Yeah, because we can make the handlebars, but we already have handlebars. That does us no good. Let's go visit Trader Rect over here to see if this version of Trader Rect in this portion of the multiverse has anything we care about. Alright, Trader Rect. I forget if this is like Trader Rect Original or Trader Rect second version. I think this might be second version. You know, the other one had timed charges, I think, as well, and I debated buying them. I mean, these are cheap. I'm going to buy 10 of them just for the crap of it, and we'll use them as lockpicks. I mean, whatever, dude. Seriously, I'm okay with that. I'm going to buy all the forged steel, which means we are going to blow through money here very, very quickly. Oh, check it out. He has a stabby spear. He has an iron spear that is stabby. That is one of the new things in the mod that I have added. Because, you know, if you have a steel one, you might as well have an iron one. Makes sense to me. What do you have in your secret stash? Robotic drone medic mod schematic. We already have that one. Great Heist Volume 3. Well, crap, we just bought a bunch of things for that. Vehicle supercharger schematic. I'll buy that too, just because I will pretty much buy anything that I can get my hands on that is going to give us knowledge. Okay, so that wasn't necessarily a great visit per se, but I don't know. I mean, we could play with the time charges. If nothing else, 3 of them and then a couple bashes from a pick will get you right into one of the heavy boxes. And then I don't even know, do we have any quests that are in this general vicinity? We've got a tier 3 fetch we should probably get rid of. Why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll just click on over to the tier 3 fetch. And we have, I don't know, ammo and money and stuff. Money? Food. Food? No. Health? No. Honey. That's what we have. We have honey. So we can go ahead and just blow through this tier 3 quest real quick. And then, if I remember, when we get back to base, I need to make something over there, which is going to use some of the materials we just purchased. It wasn't necessarily the plan, it was just one of those things that I thought, oh yeah, we should probably take care of this because we can now. Sometimes because we can is the best reason of all. Okay, so we know this POI, there's nothing new here. This is just run in, rip through this, and I forget if we can reach this guy from right here. Yeah, we sure can. Can I do that? Nope. There we go. Search the box. Excellent. We will take all that stuff. Here, I'll go and turn this on. Oh man, 4 duct tapes. That's great. I'll take that. I will take that. I'll take that too. I mean, crushed sand. Excellent. So we no longer make noise when we step on this stuff, but apparently still made too much noise because... Hello, Zomzoms. And you know what? I'm just going to switch to the bat. It's fine. I don't necessarily need to be going bow and arrow up close. It's not really the best way to go, usually. Not unless you have certain skills and items that we do not yet have. But that we will have eventually by way of RangerMod. Intriguing, isn't it? And if not, just say it is and go with me, okay? Yeah, let's go ahead and punch some fools. I'm down with that. I think we got the thing anyway. We got the book that gives us health back when we punch. So, you know, let's put this to use. Let's punch some Zeds in their Zed faces. Nope, not better than the pants we currently have. So really, I'm just looking to get through this one pretty quickly here. I mean, I guess we could just speed run it for the stuff, but I don't know. I mean, half the fun is beating up the zombies while you're in here. So there's that. We got a lot of bones, man. We don't need to be collecting all these ones. That's even more. But I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind punching the crap out of zombies, too. I had debated the beginning of this series of going fisticuffs, and it wasn't until I decided that, you know, I know how to write mods, and I don't know how to write mods. But that I thought, maybe I'll write my own mod to do some things that I want, and then I'll switch to doing that stuff instead. Great idea. Completely blow up all my plans. Works for me. Hey, there's another hunter mod. We sold I think it was a attack rifle that I took the hunter mod off of the bow and put it on there and then sold it. I'm sure someone didn't want me to do it. You might not have wanted me to do it, but I did it anyway. Because, what do I know? I'm an idiot. I like to do things. Okay, we got a bookcase. That's a good potential start. I don't think we have the... I was going to say the card. Wrong game, dude. I don't think we have the book that lets us not trigger landmines right now, so got to be kind of cognizant of that. Okay, are we done, madam? All right, let's go ahead and take... what do we need? We need to get rid of that one. Let's take... Oh, I didn't read these yet. I'll read them, and read them. And then we need to go ahead and eat that one. And then we'll just put that guy right there. I really should have done two, but it's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do that. That's fine, because we can bash the rest of this. That took care of almost 1,500 of it. Two would have definitely opened it, but I'm okay with this. That's fine. We'll save a timed charge for later. I mean, they weren't cheap, but they were affordable. I mean, that basically gives us enough with the parts we literally just picked up to pay for one of those timed charges. Ooh, that's an upgrade right there from what we're currently wearing. Let's go ahead and modify that. We're going to take off that guy and modify this one, put it on that, and then we will now wear that one and scrap that one. And we've gained a very slight increase in our resistance to temperature. I'm okay with that. I'm totally down with that. That's good stuff. At some point, it'll make a difference. I mean, it'll kind of start to snowball, and you get to the point where you're like, okay, yeah, we've hit critical mass, and we can now resist things. Oh, that's a good box right there. That's a lot of ammo. I'm not upset with that box at all. That was a good box. Okay, we'll take that guy, and then I guess we'll take those. I mean, here, we'll take all these things because we're just going to go back and give it all back to the trader anyway. Yoink. Okay, we'll just step back from the explodey thing, and you are still locked, but oh, you have more than I remembered. That's fine. That was nothing that 13 swings couldn't take care of, and that's an upgraded pusher bot compared to what we previously had. You know what? Just because this is going to be the fastest way to get out, I believe. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. There we go. It's gonna hurt. That's fine. Not worried about it. It'll heal right up. I knew that was going to be a farther drop than I meant it to be. It's alright. I could have, you know, could have been smart. Walk down the edge. Made the fall shorter, but where's the fun in that? Alright. Trader wrecked. Oh, that's not a bad military vest right there. Although I think we might have a better one. I forget what we're wearing. It's not much of an upgrade, and I think it's going to limit us too much on what we can attach to it. So, oh man, flaming crossbow bolts. Who cares? Crossbow's terrible. I know the crossbow's actually really good, but crossbow's terrible. Just run with me on that. I guess we'll take this for now. I mean, I really don't want it exactly. Country Town Business 05. I don't remember if we've done Country Town Business 05. None of these are really nearby, except for that one. So I'll just go ahead and accept that one for now. And we're going to sell whatever stuff we don't need. Oh, you won't buy that. That's fine. Here, you can buy that. And then, honestly, I think we're done. There's really not much else to sell. Yeah, I think we're good. We can go ahead and get out of here. Let's go back to base, because there are some things that I want to do. And then maybe we'll head out afterward and we'll, you know, go do a quest at night or something. So, meet you back at base. Okay, here we are back at base. And let's go inside, where we're going to probably do a little building, but we also need to do a little bit of crafting. I guess I should probably drop off bunches of this stuff too, now that I think about it. Drinky box, eaty box. That button. Where's all the meat? I know we have tons of it. I thought we had tons of it. We found a bunch of it, though. Oh, I'm so confused. Where did it all go? I think it all vanished, because we had a ton of it from the last go-around. Where'd all my food go? Literally, all my food has vanished. Interesting. Because I had a bunch of grilled meat and other things, too. Well, that's inconvenient, because now I need a bunch more. What did I do with it? I don't think I got rid of it somehow, because there's really nowhere for it to go. So, as best I can tell, the game ate it. I mean, it's not in here, right? Oh. That's not all of it, though. That's not all of it by a long shot. I don't think, unless I did actually... Well, maybe I did put all that stuff in there. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Let me put this stuff away and then grab what I need. So we have a few parts on hand because I want to make a stabilizer. If you don't know what the stabilizer is, well, improve your aim by adding a stabilizer to your bow. Increases accuracy by reducing vibrations. Now, technically, what that really means is that it does a few things. And I suppose if you're not necessarily expecting all those things it does, you might look at it and say to yourself, well, how is it any different from this guy? Increases weapon handling. Well, it increases weapon handling, and it increases weapon handling more than the ergonomic grip. But it also does a few other things. It basically tightens your reticle, and it reduces kickback. A very helpful thing, I think, when you're wanting to fire off a bunch of arrows at once. So we're going to go ahead and put that guy on there, which means our grip can now go in there. And then I was looking to see what we're wearing. And we are going to get a noise increase from switching to this armor. But I'm okay with that. And for the time being, at least, that's fine. I'm going to drop this guy off in there just in case. I'm not sure. We might end up wanting to I don't know, to do something with that. And let's see, do we need leather to repair this one? No, we need a repair kit, right? Yeah, repair that guy. I don't know, just in case we don't want to go heavy armor and we want to go just straight up cloth armor for ultra stealth. Honestly, I don't think I care to do that, but I don't know, it doesn't hurt just in case. You know, let's go ahead and repair a bunch of other things. And then we should be able to grab... I guess we'll grab these cubes, and we'll grab some of those, and maybe some of these, and then we're going to grab this guy. And let's put that away before I accidentally blow something up, because, you know, that's a possibility. And then I think we need to maybe increase our floor space here, so why don't we go ahead and do this. We'll just go ahead and increase the amount of flooring we have, and then we'll kind of add on top of this. We go ahead and put down a couple more bars here. We sort of have a little enclosed patio, which, I don't know, that's not too bad. I don't mind that at all. But it does mean that we need to put the forge somewhere, because I just kind of destroyed the forge to make it fit in there. Kind of got half a mind to just put the forge right here for now. I mean, we literally haven't even used it yet. That's kind of the hilarious thing about all of this, is that we still haven't even used it because, believe it or not, there's nothing in it. Not even an anvil. I don't even know, have we found an anvil yet? We might not have. That might be why there was nothing in it. Should probably upgrade these bars, so we'll do that before too long. We'll go ahead and make them the iron bars. But I'm just going to kind of leave a gap right here because, you know, we have somewhere else to expand to in the future. And who knows, I might just decide to change my mind and do something different anyway. I kind of like the look here of having the wood and then the stone. Now, what I didn't do is I didn't leave anywhere up in the little patio area to allow us to get up to the top. So there's no secondary means of getting out of here. It is really just an enclosed patio area. And I don't know. It might just turn out that it's entirely just, I don't know, there for the giggles. I mean, I guess it might be nice. Here, can I make a chair? I guess I need to maybe steal a... Can I make a table? And table lamp. I wonder... I bet there's a shape in here for a table or something, right? If I do this guy... No, alright, well... Maybe there's not. Decoration. Yes, there is. See, perfect. Because the thought I had is, you know, we can just kind of set this up as a nice little outdoor patio area here. Can I go ahead and upgrade that? And then, I don't know, is there anything decorative in here, like chairs? Yeah, I didn't think so either. I guess maybe I'll have to swipe some chairs from a building and not scrap them. I could have sworn there was a recipe somewhere for chairs, but I guess not. I guess I'm imagining things. Yeah, there's that one, and then the office chair, but that's not really what I had in mind. So I think for right now, I kind of like the idea of having just a nice little decorative area where we can be outside-ish. And I don't know, maybe it'll even turn into a little bit of a garden area. Because we could do that, I think. I don't remember if you need to have... I don't remember if windows will work or if you have to have an open roof. Or at least, you know, bars on the roof or something. Not 100% sure on that. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a door in place so that, you know, I don't forget. And then things come barging through here and, you know, surprise, surprise and all that jazz. So for now, I think this is probably going to be sufficient. I don't really want to do a ton of building and all that stuff right now. I mean, I'm kind of okay with this. How you doing? That's different. Do you have a friend by chance? It seems like you would have a friend. Okay, I was thinking more along the lines of canine, not humanish, but I guess not. Well, anyway, I'm okay with leaving things right here for now. We'll expand this again as we go forward, but for now, I kind of just want to keep exploring and doing all that jazz because I really want to kind of find some new tools and things to use. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't even need to use that concrete right now. That's how I feel about this at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and call this one good, and I will catch you on the next one as we probably wander around the wasteland some more and find more ways to get into trouble. Catch you next one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.